Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Main Street Moments Disney News Edition, where we go through all the news that the blogs are reporting. This is our Facebook group, Main Street Moments, so please join if you'd like to, but this is what it looks like when you see it. The first thing I want to talk about is that the Disney store is closing 57 more stores, and only 25 will remain after September 15th. I think this is obviously because they are opening stores in Targets around the country, which I think is a great idea, but it's kind of sad. I really like the Disney stores, and I remember when they first opened, they were like at every mall, it seemed, and they were so cool. You walked in and they would have things, on the ceiling, and it looked like, a Disney store you'd see at the parks, and they had all kinds of cool merch and costumes and toys and mugs, and they were really awesome, but they've been slowly closing them over the years. I guess they're just not, I don't know. I can't imagine they're not making the money, but they're now opening kind of pop-up shops or sections at Target. So that'll be a good idea. They are opening more of those Target locations, and I hope they continue to do that. I hope they open one near my house. I'm super, super excited about that. But anyway, that's just a little bit of news on that from Chip and Company. And another interesting story here is that Universal, or one of the companies that owns Universal, or, all these companies have 10 or 12 companies under one umbrella. In 2022, Universal, or the Universal Company, will own all the musical rights to Aerosmith. So I know they've been talking about retheming this ride for years, so I think this is probably going to be what's going to happen. They're going to have to retheme this ride now. It's been the Aerosmith ride for a long, long time. So the question is, or they might make a deal with Universal, do a licensing thing. Universal does that with Disney, but I think they're going to retheme this. I don't know if they're going to keep it rock and roll and just change the group, or if they're going to retheme it entirely and keep the roller coaster. Tell me what you guys would love to see this rethemed as. Looks like they're probably going to do it, or like I said, get the licensing rights from Universal next year. But if they do a retheme and they keep it similar, like the car, or maybe they just change the look of it, but it's still the same roller coaster, what would you like to see this rethemed as? I would love to see it like as a Disney, something Disney related would be really, really cool. If you have any ideas, something that would obviously fit in with Hollywood Studios. So, I was kind of surprised when they did Aerosmith, because that's really not movie related, because Hollywood Studios, or MGM, is always supposed to be around movies. It was a working studio when they first built it. So I would think it would be kind of a natural thing to do something related to a film, but they might choose another musician or rock group, if there's any rock groups left anymore. I personally like Greta Van Fleet, but I don't know if they're popular enough, but they're amazing. Tell me what you guys think as far as a retheming for this ride. What would you like? I feel that they're going to totally redo it if they redid it instead of just choosing a different group. But you never know with Bob Chapek. He doesn't like to spend money, so he might just say, let's just pick another group and throw it in there. Let's see what happens. So this is interesting here. I thought this was really kind of funny. You have this mural, and it was reported, I saw it in two different blogs. One is Inside the Magic, which I like, and the other one is allears.net, and they both have different takes on the mural. Inside the Magic wrote, Epcot unveiled a new mural and Disney fans are not fond of it. Okay, that was their take on the mural. And then allears.net did the same thing, and their headline is a little different. Mickey Mouse fans will love this detail inside Epcot's Creations shop. So here's the mural. I think it's really cool. I personally like it. It's very colorful. The Mickey is not the traditional looking, but it's Mickey Mouse. I think it's really cute. Like this Mickey here and this Mickey look more like Mickey that we know. This is a little more exaggerated in some of the features. I really like it. So I think it's colorful, it's fun, and I don't know, it's too bad you can't stand in front of it and take a picture. This looks like these are tables. It said here, it's a creation shop, so I'm not sure. I've never been in there. It's a place dedicated to creative inspiration and commemoration that comes from the wonderful souvenirs we collect. This is inspired by the idea that Epcot, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I've never been in here, so I don't know if you can stand in front of this, but I don't think this is like an Instagram wall. It's like a mural that you would take a picture of and look at, but it would be cool if it was a wall you could take a picture in front of. I think that'd be kind of neat, but I like it. Tell me what you guys think. According to Inside the Magic, fans don't like it, and according to allears.net, they love it, so tell me what you guys think. And here is our first look at, so far, vastly hated Lightning Lane signage arrives at Epcot. So here you have a standby entrance. I'm not sure what that is. And then the Lightning Lane. And it says here, a few attractions have updated their signage to reflect the upcoming Lightning Lane name change for the new paid Fast Pass system set to debut this fall at Walt Disney World. As you can see, the signage follows the cheap application that we saw recently at Magic Kingdom. Some of the more complex signs remain unchanged. Here's a look at some of the new Lightning Lane signage that can be found at Living with the Land, newly reopened today. So that's here, Soarin', or this might be Soarin' Around the World, and the Pixar Short Film Festival. We also sprinkled in some Fast Pass signage at the end. Soarin', that's inside the Land Pavilion, correct? I've never been on that ride. But anyway, that's the opening. Very colorful. Living with the Land. Oh, here you go. This is the Living with the Land one. Here you can see Lightning Lane here. Standby. I guess they're calling that Standby. And at the Disney and Pixar Film Festival, here's the Lightning Lane here. So I'm assuming this just shows the regular time, yes, in analog. This is the old Fast Pass, I guess. Fast Pass Plus. That's not, I don't see any Genie Plus right now. This is the old Fast Pass Plus signage right here. Fast Pass Plus. These are the old Fast Pass. Okay, so I don't see any, I guess they're not going to have a Disney Genie Plus sign. I'm confused. So are there going to be 3 lanes now? Because you have the regular line, you have the Disney Genie Plus line, which you pay for. Oh, I see. And then certain rides will have the Lightning Lane. Okay, so what I'm assuming is the rides that do not have the Lightning Lane will just have a Genie Plus lane. So it's still very confusing to me and not fair. I don't like it. But I just wanted to show you guys what this looks like, if you're interested. Okay, so we had 2 crazy things happen at Disney World this past week. This is one everybody is talking about right now. Let me see if I can find this. A fight broke out on the ferry boat, and we're going to show you guys the video. Oh my goodness gracious. This is crazy. I guess these 2 guys were fighting, and the women, oh, and she just came in and smacked her. The sad thing is this little girl is all upset. Something's going on. I don't know if these people were together or if, but it seems like the 2 guys were having words. Let's watch it again. Like the 2 guys were having words, and then the women are kind of getting in the middle, or this girl and this guy. It's very, oh, she just came and hit her for no reason. Then she hit her back, and this little girl, that's what's upsetting me, is she's scared. That's, I gotta tell you, I have never seen that on the ferry boat, but I know that there have been fights at Disney. And another scary thing that happened is Tom Sawyer Island was evacuated for a suspicious person, reported at Magic Kingdom. I read about this the other day. Tom Sawyer Island at Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World has been reportedly evacuated as a huge security presence was seen, and the Orange County Sheriff's Office logged a suspicious person in the Magic Kingdom area. According to WDW Stats on Twitter, Tom Sawyer Island was temporarily interrupted at approximately 5:52 on Saturday. It's a busy day, September 4th. It says here, has been temporarily interrupted. On average, an interruption takes 111 minutes. WDW Stats then tweeted that Tom Sawyer Island officially closed to guests at 6:01. Reports claim that the island was evacuated, and guests stated that they saw a large security presence in the area. The Orange County Sheriff's Office did log a suspicious person at Caribbean Way in Magic Kingdom at 5:48 p.m. Eastern Time, according to the official OCSO mobile app. Some reports claim that a man was allegedly dressed in camo and holding a hatchet, oh my gosh, and this led to the evacuation of Tom Sawyer Island. One guest alleges that the person was a teenage male who had removed a hatchet prop from the island and was later arrested. How can you remove a prop? I thought they were glued down or nailed down. However, at this time, there has not been official confirmation or further details regarding this incident. At this time, there are no reports of anyone being harmed. This apparent incident has led to a lot of discussion in annual pass holder groups, with many Disney fans being confused about the situation and wanting to know what exactly happened to cause the evacuation. Many are wondering if the reported hatchet was real or fake. Well, inquiring minds want to know. It is important to keep in mind that if an incident like this does occur, Disney cast members and security officials are at the theme parks in order to maintain a safe, happy, and healthy environment as much as possible and take incidents like this very seriously. That is true, and there's a lot of security people there in incognito, dressed as regular tourists. I know that's always been that way. Just because you charge more for tickets doesn't mean that you necessarily get a better class of people. Just goes to show. I feel bad for that little girl, though. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is the latest Disney news, and we'll see you guys in the parks.